Hello, Mordred Viking.
Hello. So circumstances have changed a little bit since we spoke last.
Oh, 100%. I like that we see the orange on the map, but you're still without... Oh, you've got Sweden actually on your side now. Interesting. Okay.
There was actually a reason for that. So after we spoke, I had to take a little bit of time to think about what on earth I was going to do and how I could survive. Because I'll be honest, I thought the writing was on the wall. I thought that Holland was done. So I basically went to the Pope and said, I've been a very devout Catholic. I've been constantly being attacked by even the Emperor himself. Could you try to broker an agreement between me and the Emperor for the Empire's actual protection? And I said in exchange for that, I would have complete neutrality. I would not join any future wars. And he agreed. And then spoke to the Emperor, and he was like, yeah, okay, this is agreeable. So I left the French alliance and broke all of my alliances up till that point. And you will have noticed that that actually came into play because Florey did come after me with Deathmartian.
Yeah, we did, and you managed to enforce peace, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I spoke to the Emperor, said, look, I'm still neutral. We have an agreement. Are you willing to do your end of this bargain? And he turned around, enforced the peace.
Aha! Did Westphalia just form?
It did. Westphalia just formed, and Königsberg was sold to Brandenburg.
Oh.
So we're going to have a Prussia, apparently, as well.
Nice. Is that Lübeck that's right next to you, partitioning your lands?
Yes. I have an agreement with Lübeck. They want a way to go colonial. So as soon as they do and they get an established colonial city, then they're going to sell it back to me.
Ah, fair enough.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, why isn't he becoming two-faced? Because I think he needs these two provinces here.
And hello, Ben.
Hello, Benjamin Magnus. How are you doing?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How goes it in Poland?
The Lithuanians are being complete douchebags.
We were just.
I'm not super happy with.
We were watching that. You're trying to flip to a better ruler.
Yeah, I'm trying to flip to a better ruler, and the goddamn Lithuanians keep coming in and screwing it up. Although, watch this.
Oh, you went for the Commonwealth tag. Oh, I thought you were going to go integrate into Mega Poland, but there you go. Right, so apparently you have a master plan. Tell us about it.
Well, right now, wait, am I in the commentary box? Is anybody else here?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. Well, there's been a lot of diplomatic overtures in Anatolia. You can clearly see that the partition of Poland is ugly. Ottomans is pretty ugly. So, what was happening was Carmen was trying to negotiate for the Polish, well, now it's Commonwealth Rum in Constantinople so that they could join the HRE. But the other side of the coin is there's a big war brewing against Carmen to just bust up the Anatolian region and crawl on inside.
Okay. And what's your current stance? Also, congratulations, you're now the #1 great power of the world.
Woo! And my borders are less freaking hideous. Thank Christ. God damn it, they were ugly.
Yeah.
Anywho.
The snake of the Livonian Order, though, is still rank as all nations.
Yep.
Commonwealth rum sounds like a brand of rum.
It really does. And on the other side, me and Brandenburg had an agreement that he needed to get inside Königsberg, and I just said sure. I gave him Königsberg so he could form Prussia, because if this was a serious competitive multiplayer game that was going all the way to the end, I would never have done that.
No, God.
But I want to see Prussian Space Marines burning the world.
Yes.
So I decided to let it happen.
We were watching with eagle eyes Brandenburg and Dithmarken beating down on Bavaria, and they had pretty much only infantry armies and just destroyed. Also, just as a note, Reform Desire is back up to 55%.
Delightful.
Finally, they've been buying it down and buying it down, and we might finally...
I don't think they can buy it down anymore.
I don't think they can. If they do, it's going to really, really start to affect the Pope.
I mean, it is. They pushed it way further than I thought.
Oh yeah.
So what happened with that to be in his favor is he basically allowed the HRE to just eat up all the miners. If he hadn't have done that, it would have grown a lot quicker.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be. I think we might also be about to see a war between Sweden and Kazan brewing. Oh, no, we got blue flames everywhere. Blue flames have appeared everywhere. It is happening. Ben is at war with the Knights through Serbia. Serbia, Byzantium, Commonwealth and Livonian Order versus the Knights and Karaman right now.
And we
Hello,
have
Quill. Just as we brought you up, a massive war has started to erupt in the Balkans, but I have some questions for you. So,
Yes.
do you have a deal? Are we going to see the beautiful toothpaste of Sardinia Piedmont? Because you still need 2 pieces of land.
Indeed, Spain is currently in a war. As soon as that is over, we are going to do a little swappy-do into toothpaste.
Okay.
I will technically give Sardinia back to Spain, despite keeping the awesome name.
And the awesome color, of course.
Well, here's the thing. Is it that awesome? Like, you know, I keep looking at screenshots. I'm like, I don't get it, man. I don't get the meme.
I think it's because it's like right next to France. It's another blue color. It's kind of that kind of baby blue blob.
It's the better blue blob.
Well, no, that's Sweden. Let's face it. So, also, is QQ in this war in a different war as well? No, they are in the Standard Alliance. Okay. Also, the manpower has just jumped up as Hungary. Oh, Austria's in. Austria is in on the side of Serbia.
Austria did say they are willing to aggressively defend anybody that is in the Empire.
Yeah, and they are doing just that. So now the balance is going crazy, but they are attacking the Knights. This is a war, obviously, of the Knights, and the Knights are attacking an Orthodox Christian over a Catholic Christian. How is the papacy going to deal with this? What is the papacy going to think of Austria
I honestly don't know.
attacking a Christian holy order? We've got a battle about to happen in Constantinople.
And someone has just said Flurry has attacked Brandenburg.
Florey has attacked his ally of
It doesn't look that way because I don't see a blue flame.
No, yeah, he is not.
So, chat, please. Don't get her. Oh, he should, apparently.
Oh. Karaman has lost its battle, and QQ crossed the strait to try and help them, but didn't get there in time. 60,000 men standing in Constantinople. That's some attrition they're going to be taking.
Or Grugi's at war.
Is he? Is it an AI war or a player war?
It's a player war.
He's attacked the Mamluks. Okay. I don't know how Grugi's in that war, but not the other ones.
It's because the
one's
Mamluks attacked the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. Right. A state's agenda failed.
So he just sat back there.
I don't know if he's going to be involved in the war, anything directly. Do you know what? Can we see if we can poke the Pope to see what he feels?
Yeah, I will see if I can bring him up.
Also, we're down on Alexa right now.
We are.
Who's lost their electorship? The Platinate. Oh, the Platinate's dead. So they're down on Elector. Interesting.
We have His Holiness. I will happily bend down and kiss his ring.
As well you should, my child.
Pope Pravus,
Midge.
the 30th of what wherever we're on by now. I have a question for you. So, Austria has just forcibly entered a war that was started by the Knights, a devout Catholic holy order. So currently, the Emperor is defending Orthodox Christians against Catholic monastic knights. What is your take on this? Because to us, that seems like a bit of a sticky wicket.
Sticky wicket. What lovely phrases. No, so he is, however, he's actually assisting Serbia, and was a instrument in the conversion of Constantinople.
Serbia went Catholic. I didn't
They did
notice that.
indeed. They have a very, very long time ago. That was
missed
a
that.
prerequisite for allowing them to be, 1, my ally, and 2, join with the HR.
So it's just Byzantium that is Orthodox. Okay.
Correct. They're vassal. And I am hoping to convince Serbia that it is worthwhile forcing them to convert them. That said, if I can also make more progress down my missions, I can end the schism between Catholicism and Orthodox, which in and of itself might be enough to convince the AI that they ought to switch to the true faith and reunite the church.
Well, that would be lovely to see.
Wouldn't it
oh,
not? Speaking
some-
of lovely to see, Sardinia Piedmont.
Piedmont, yes, I was just about to do. Thank you for the segue. I was thinking the exact same thing. Look at that.
Yes,
A lovely
I
baby
live to
blue
serve.
colony.
God, of course, not you, but you know.
Well, I'm the god of this game.
Sacrilege.
And I would like to see some religious warfare, honestly, which is, you know, rich from what we've got right now, because technically we do have religious warfare. In fact, we've got a massive battle in Constantinople. 70,000 Mamluks versus a lot of Commonwealth soldiers, but the Commonwealth soldiers just got reinforced. 60,000 men back, sent home over the Bosphorus. Gonna be marching back into Karaman. This is a brutal war. I'm gonna have to look at all the losses everywhere in a moment. But His Holiness, do you have anything else you'd like to say to all of the viewers before we send you back to your alliances?
With any luck and some clever diplomacy, and of course some willing servants of God, we may very well soon see the kingdom of God descend upon.
Oh.
So
please.
I would watch the region.
Yes, please give us a ping when that's about to happen. I would love to.
Now, I have
Depends
one
entirely on
question
if Quill and Rez are willing to play ball.
I
If
do
not,
have
then
one
we might
question
see some conflict.
relating to that. Well, first of all, Kazan versus Ming is going on. But so the Mughals are potentially buying their way through to form the Caliphate.
Indeed.
Would you be upset with that?
I would depend. Are they intending to invade Christian lands? Because if so, that is a justification for it. If not, then now it is a matter of purely politics. If they were to, for example, descend upon the Holy Land of Jerusalem, well, that also might be cause for a crusade.
Well, His Holiness, thank you for your kind words. We will send you back to allow you to continue diplomacy and go with God and His grace in the light of the
I
Lord.
always go
Back
with God.
God goes with you.
Praise Jeebus.
What?
Perfect timing.
Ignore him. But anyway, Quill hates his new flag. Oh dear. Why do people like this tag? What's the other nation he can form again? Italy.
After this, he can form Italy, yes.
Well,
And someone has put, if the Burgundians are smart, they would give provinces to the Netherlands. Karaman has been carved up nicely.
it really has. The Slavic storm came down.
Franconia's been formed.
Franconia has been formed. Yes, we just saw the tag switch. Hesse has gone into Franconia. We'll go have a look at that in a moment. Wow, that was a nasty, nasty carving up of Anatolia there. It's a mess down there. It really is.
So the Mamluks are out now, at least.
Yes, they're not dive stacking into the Commonwealth anymore. Well, not
There we
even
are,
that. They were just holding
Franconia.
Franconia. It's green. So Cologne essentially has returned to the map. If they were both there, would they be identical color?
It's very similar in colour, yeah.
Let's have a look at the Franconia mission tree. Greater Franconia.
And they do get some nice claims on literally the entirety of Germany as they go through.
Yeah, I did notice that there. Serbia's attacking the Ottomans currently. So is the Commonwealth. The world's pretty much at peace. And do you know what? I really want to try Speed 4, but I know I'll get moaned at.
You probably will.
But I want to see the Reformation. It's at 82%! Come on! Come on, Martin Luther! I'll buy the nails! I'll run to a B&Q even though it's probably closed right now. Yeah, it's definitely closed right now at 9:41, 46. Come on, Martin Luther! We have got an hour and 15 minutes left of this event. Can we get the Reformation? It can fire at anywhere but after 80%. Florey's
Florey's
at
at
war.
war.
He is, and it is a player war. He's attacked Holland. the Netherlands has been joined by Sweden, and Rostov. It's 34,000 Dithmartians and, well, 40,000, 70,000. It just jumped up. Brandenburg has joined the war. 70,000 infantry, 43,000 cannons versus 31,000 infantry, 16,000 cavalry, and 9,000 cannons. The Dithmartians are here. Oh, Netherlands just insta-wiped. Ah, that's... Oh, wow. That was brutal. The battles in the south of France. Spain has declared war on France and Burgundy. We now have a new matchup. This is Sardinia-Piedmont's war. Quill is on the vengeance path, attacking his old masters. Burgundy and France with Brandenburg. Brandenburg has joined this war. And there is a battle going on right now as the Swiss are tearing through Burgundy's army. Although they're about to get some reinforcements from both France and more Burgundians. The French and somewhere between French and Germans, there is some reinforcements. Have the Swiss got allies coming in? They do. Quill is arriving with more Sardinia-Piedmontese troops. This is going to be a battle right here. The rolls are currently going in favor of France. There is no lucky nations on, but that discipline is working for them. The Swiss have the world's best morale other than Spain right now. And they have the biggest defensiveness. And I think this battle... Oh, no! There goes another stack in favor of the Burgundians, but it is being slowly demolished. It's down to the rolls. And I think France is going to get it just about. What a battle. Oh, that was a battle and a half. I almost went into full horse racing mode. Florey managed to piece out his war, taking Friesland. He's taken more marshes.
He's taken Friesland and Groningen.
Yes, the king of the marshes. But now
so
back to this Spanish war.
I wonder now if the fact that the Netherlands have just been decimated, they plan to support revolts in Burgundy, because that would be the logical conclusion.
Yes, it really would.
Hang on, has Florey joined the war against France?
He has. He's joined the war on the side of France. Dithmarschen is coming to attack the southern invaders of France. Here it comes. Spain is about to feel the full peasant force come down on them for they've left the swamp. They have moved to Farquaad's castle. Here they come.
Denmark is a trade company.
Yes, because Denmark's capital is Greenland.
Oh, Groogy, what are you doing?
It's sacrilege. Here comes another massive battle. The Battle of Rogwick. 100,000 Spanish men defending against 43,000 Brandenburgians right now. The Spanish do have guns, but Brandenburg is holding. Here comes Florey's army. Will this turn the tide? Look at the discipline there. 115% discipline. But it's relatively even right now. It's all going to be down to who can reinforce this force. But no, they take the retreat. Spain and Sardinia-Piedmont wanted to hold. To be fair, though, Sardinia-Piedmont, as soon as they get behind their forts, if they can get everyone behind those forts, they can really do some damage. Because here comes that attrition we were talking about. This is the first time we've seen it. He's not even fully in there. We're going to see the attrition right there. 3.3% in a hills province right there.
Not only that, it's attrition's capped at 5%, so he's over half of the attrition there.
That's a 92% fort level province. But at the same time, being just standing there, he's already through the walls. This is the siege ability of the Dithmarschen people is just going insane. Quill has begun to amass an army in the capital fort. The capital fort with 107 fort defense.
I think, to be fair, that's a first for Flurry ever getting a fort to siege in his favor at less than 50%.
And here we have Brandenburg about to feel the full brunt of the Swiss and the Sardinia-Piedmontese. The Peppermint Piedmont is coming down on top of the Brandenburgers. And the French army is coming in, but too late. They locked in. This 20k French army is in trouble. No. They've stopped the other reinforcements, and that's a stack wipe in favor of Quill 18.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now, if Great Britain had any sense, they'd land.
Yes,
'Cause it
Great
looks
Britain
like they're
is now
moving
forming.
troops.
They are forming an army. They are ready to do so. They are ready to turn this war in the tide. Actually, one thing that I noticed as well, Spain's navy has been patrolling around, and Britain's actually seen fit to be able to remove the blockade for a while. I'm thinking they've noticed that France was building navies, and they're hoping to actually bring them out for extra war score. And hello, Westphalia has joined against France. Here comes Austria, Franconia, Frankfurt, Westphalia, Hungary, and Rothenburg to attack the French.
War.
It's a different war. Will Brandenburg and Dithmarschen seek to defend? Is this the world war we asked for?
If they were smart, no. If they were smart, they would stay out of this. I think Flurry has realised it's not worth his while to.
He
to
can't.
lose
Brandenburg's allied with Austria. He can't join the war. So this is Austrian
that.
conniving.
Denmark attacking Dithmarschen.
Krugi's in the back door! Krugi has come in on the side of Spain. Here they come.
Oh,
and look,
God.
we've got some Caribbean, sorry, some Spanish West Indies troops attacking Friesland. The brave Caribbean cavalry. The first Caribbean riders. Here they go.
Jesus.
Oh.
Excuse me, by the way.
That's absolutely fine. Look, Flurry is on the way back. This is... Everything has kicked off. Radio Res is Switzerland has been doing really well in this war, it must be said as well. Big up on his army. He's been keeping the best defensiveness in the entire game. So this whole area, Sardinia, Piedmont, and Switzerland, is going to be hell to try and get into. 108 fort defense in the capital there. 123 fort defense in Salins, which is right next to the war
look at
goal.
that.
And here it comes. That's a small Swiss stack. That's a slow engagement. Everyone's slow rolling in. That's going to really affect the morale early in. Now France is bringing in some reinforcements. It's going to be tight. I think the Swiss might just have it. They are both sides bringing in more reinforcements. Actually, no, the morale's gone. Morale dipped for the Swiss. Rolls did not go in their favor. 4 straight zeros right there. And that is a brutal, brutal loss. And I think they're going to re-siege this. But Spain has also seen fit to use that time to go a bit more into the warpath, get some sieges done. Dithmarschen is now sieging down the Danish. It's all go everywhere. Now, what is Britain doing? Where is Britain's forces? They're in London. Austria's forces are currently in the Low Countries.
Britain's just landed on Brittany.
It has a 1k stack. Finisterre is currently being sieged down.
That's all it needs. It just needs to get that foothold, and they can hire mercs in that one province.
Just
I think
besieging
what's
down
going
in the
to
south.
happen here, what I think is going to happen here is Burgundy are going to have to peace out Britain, at the very least for a white peace now, because they cannot focus on 3 fronts. They can't focus to the south, to the west, and to the east. It's just
really
impossible for them, especially if Netherlands decide now is a prime opportunity to just...
Oh, I forgot. Flurry's not at war with Austria because Brandenburg's...
No, he's not.
So his troops are just moving through. That means... And the Austrians now know this, and they're moving on the Brandenburg... the Burgundians. There's too many bees. Although the Burgundians are holding out, but there is just a huge amount of Westphalians and Austrians climbing in. This could be a stack wipe. No, it's not going to be, but the troops are going to come in slowly. It's going to be another big battle. Massive battle. Look at those numbers. Look at those rolls.
Those losses have got to be huge. Can you pull up the war screen on that?
Yeah, which is the Westphalian one. They're actually relatively even, but it's the win-loss there.
That
It was
battle,
100...
though, right there at the bottom, the battle in Trier, or Antwerp, rather.
That is the Antwerp one. It's the one at the top. The 108k versus 70k. There's been some major battles in all of these wars. It really has been a look. I mean, where's these ones? Look, 109k versus
the
112.
Spanish as well are jumping in on Burgundy.
We've got a massive battle happening down in Spain. Dithmarschen is holding out against the negative of Spain, but Spain hasn't got any allies here. They are going to be pushed back. All of the French alliance managed to come down and push. This is the war we've been waiting for. It only took Brandenburg and Dithmarschen to ally themselves with the French allies, and we've got this world war that we wanted. It's a 3-way world war. What is this? World War II? Kaiserreich? What is going on?
What is the Reformation desire now? Because that must have spawned.
102%. It hasn't gone at 102%, and it's going to happen midway through this war. I can guarantee it. It's going to be the last thing that happens on the stream. I bet. That's what's going to happen.
All we need now is the papacy to join in, just for good measure, and that'll be just top tier.
Pope's being peaceful. Commonwealth's being peaceful. Maybe go tell Ben that it's now his time to attack Austria if he wants to, because all of their troops. Maybe get this going, because
I will let him know.
Last hour, the world is already at war. If he didn't already, well, let's spice this up. Let's get everyone on each other. Let's do it. Right, so we got more battles in the south of Spain. Spain's getting a small Burgundian force. We've got another battle between the Swiss and the Brandenburgers. Sardinia Piedmont trying to get there in time. Have they got any other allies coming in? Yes, there's some French allies, but I don't think they're going to get there in time to help the Brandenburgians. We're holding out valiantly. Look at that. The siege has happened below them. There we have it. Burgundy has bowed down to Austria. This is not the right time now for Poland to go in. Oh no, what have I done?
So, the Commonwealth have said their role-playing cannot allow them to do this.
Okay, fair enough.
However, what happened in World War One? A Serbian killed an Austrian. So, that may happen again.
We just saw Burgundy 100% down to the Austrian alliance, so they're now out of the war. So now it's just back to being Sardinia, Piedmont, and the Swiss versus this French alliance, and then obviously Great Britain. Great Britain kind of a missed opportunity there.
It's now just a Western Europe war, really.
It really is.
Central Europe's out of this in the grand scheme.
Currently, it is France versus... I mean, Central Europe isn't really out because of Brandenburg and Dithmarschen. So it's kind of a Middle Europe versus Southern Northern Europe kind of deal.
Yes, because Southern Northern Europe is really, where it's at right now.
But look at this siege. The Great Wall of Sardinia Piedmont is actually falling to the peasants. Oh, we got another big battle happening in Spain. That's not looking good for the Spanish army. They're taking a negative in their own land. Oh dear, what can the matter be? A lot of young Spanish will fall in Rusalonali. Oh no, it didn't rhyme. No, I was trying. I tried. But no, they're holding. Oh my gosh, they are holding. That's a very close battle. I lied there. The Spanish morale of 5.1 almost had that. Just the reinforcements.
Why haven't Spain pieced out?
I think they're being faithful to their allies.
But I mean, oh my God, Songhai's in the war as well.
Wait, what? They are. Kaiser Johann. Can he get? He's got a coastline. He's walking through Tunisia. Here he comes.
He has unified up his African lands.
The madman's going to do it. We have a reformation. It's happening. It is happening. Oh my gosh. Where is it happening? Give me the religion. Show me the religion. Where is it happening? Where is Martin Luther? Wait, no.
In Portugal.
Sweden and Portugal. Sweden came through. It's not in the Empire. So he's now Martino Luther in Portugal, and so what would be the Swedish version of Martin Luther? I'm guessing Martin Luther because they're both Germanic languages.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, but anyway, look. Let's go back to the death of Sardinia Piedmont. Quill is now hiding all of his armies in the Swiss lands. The Swiss don't seem to have an army. Oh no, they do. The Swiss are in Brandenburg. Sneaky, sneaky. I like that. Denmark is regaining Denmark.
So yeah, you're right. It'd be Martin Luther, and to say church, Kirche.
Oh, very nice. And it would be Martim Lutero in Portuguese. Thank you, guys. I've probably butchered that, but yes, thank you. We've got
Martinus Lutherus Libera et Impera.
Oh, Latin. Here we go. Where? But no one in the Empire is flipping. They're all staying Catholic. Oh, look at them, all good little Catholic boys and girls.
So now here's a fun thing for the Pope to do. Because Sweden were assigned some cardinals, he could give them out to perhaps some people in Anatolia, if it's Catholic.
I've just
Would
noticed
you not
that
like
all
to
of
see cardinals across, or even to Denmark in the New World?
I'd like to see some New World cardinals, but interestingly, all of the alliances down here are beating up on the Mamluks because the Mamluks' AI is broken again.
Don't blame them. I do not blame them.
So there's just 44,000 Mamluk soldiers in Aleppo, just like, oh, we don't care. Oh, Franconia got ditched and it's been jumped on by the Pope. The Pope and Austria are just diving on Franconia. They're hiding in Leipzig.
Don't blame them, though.
Everyone is just scrambling for the top spot. Still currently held by the Commonwealth, followed by Spain. Then QQ, our third. QQ over here, our exodized Muscovite player. Really doing well over here. Well done there. But Austria's being a bad boy. Chewy in 8th place. This is quite insane. We got another big battle. Dithmarschen might lose a battle here to the Spanish. We'll see how this goes. The high morale keeping the Spanish in this, led by a 3-star general from Songhai, the man from Western Africa, coming to beat up some unruly German peasants. However, Dithmarschen's reinforcements are here, and the rolls are not going their way. That is 5 straight zeros now for Songhai. They've got more reinforcements. This is a battle for the ages has been going on today. I asked for warfare this stream, and they have not disappointed. Oh, that is a brutal combat. What does China look like at the moment? It's probably got a load of Kazan in it. Yeah, it does. Okay, there we are. Kazan was trying to work its way to deal with the Mandate of Heaven.
Has Kazan helped out Timurids? Because it looks like they've helped them eat Transoxiana.
Yes, I think that's what's been happening there. A lovely affair of these states here. All of our Exodus players have been...
Can you check the Timurids for me? Because they cannot be far from forming the Mughals now.
2 provinces.
Oh, what do they
Which
require?
they're sieging them down. Delhi and central Doab in Jampur. But Jampur is pretty big, and they get some pretty stonking military ideas. So that's not going to be an easy fight. Anyway.
Oh, and the Burgundy War is over.
One of them is. Sardinia Piedmont is. Burgundy is. Wait, which war is over?
The England War.
The England War. Did England actually get anything?
The 30 Years' War is over.
More than that. It started in 1517. It's 1548.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's 31 years.
It's a white peace. It's a 30 Years' War, but it's not the war we were after for the 30 years.
Yikes. Sardinia Piedmont now valiantly fighting to their death in their homeland. Quill said he would.
That's a good question. Someone has asked about victory cards. Are we doing victory cards?
I mean, they're on. They are on, but I haven't really been paying attention to them at all. This has been a way for everyone to spotlight all of themselves and the new DLC over everything, because we knew we wouldn't actually be able to get anything really well done. But Dithmarschen is suiciding.
I don't think that's a suicide. I think that Spain just reinforced in time.
I don't know. He's not got a lot of allies around, and there was 100,000 Songhai men standing in the hills. It's like the Zulu War. Dithmarschen is out. France is now sending stacks to die. Onwards, brave Africans. Yes, Kaiser Johann, getting in there. That 3-star general, that's really doing some work there. Tomo Sony, 3622. Not a bad leader.
Did he hire the Swiss Guard as well? Genuinely looks like someone's hired the Swiss Guard in that group.
I'm looking. Yes, the Free Swiss Guard are fighting on the side of the Swiss.
Oh God.
Franconia is just being dismantled.
Oh, he's saying commentate for a minute with the Sir Dave voice.
That's going to take a little bit more than just 2,000 channel points there.
I'll tell you what, I'll do that though. And now we see them, the Spanish about to enter.
Yeah, I'll do this battle. There we go. It's fine. And here we have the Spaniards entering Navarra, guns raised. The peasants from Dithmarschen are holding the line, so to speak. Their well-trained, well-oiled machine destroying the Spanish ranks, with now their allies backing them up. 130,000 Germans and French invading the Spanish natural habitat. There we are. And what a combat. I was perfectly timed with the music right there.
Hold on, Lubeck have rented Condottieri.
Have they? To whom? Also, the Swiss are still in Sternberg. They've been sieging that for years.
Oh, look at Franconia. They spat out a few nations.
Oof. They needed more princes in the HRE, I'm guessing. I want to see the religious map mode quickly. Has anyone else gone? Nope.
Nope.
Just the Swiss.
It's just the Swedes and the Portuguese that are
Yes.
changed over to the glorious Martin Luther Protestantism. We can soon hope that Reformation kicks in.
This is honestly bonkers. This game has gone completely bonkers. Meanwhile, nobody can go Protestant. Yeah, it's gonna be... Hey, if you guys want this save, it's gonna be an interesting... the ability to build a one faith off of it. Also, Sardinia is independent. We have Sardinia, Piedmont, and Sardinia. Yes, the borders. Whoa, look at that. Hold on, I had a plan for this. Let's look at the knights while I quickly... I knew this was coming. My day is here. The knights have taken the Holy Land. The knights have taken the Holy Land. Here it goes. Ah, we missed it. But there it is. The Holy Land has been restored. Ah! Deus Toast. I'm not saying Deus Vault, I'm saying Deus Toast. And if you are a sub of mine, hit that Deus Toast emote. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna narrate one battle like this, but I'm probably gonna go lightheaded because the helmet is way too small for me. What do we got? Anything going on? Not really. Oh, no, we got a battle. The Swiss are running in Austria. We got a battle in Austria. Is that small stack gonna bite the dust? I don't know. No, the Brandenburgers are losing, but Dithmarschen is here. Dithmarschen is here. And here it comes. Oof. The Swiss are sent packing. And with that... Oh, balls. I'm taking that. Back off. Way too hot. Okay. And I'm back. Ha.
What we could see now is the Knights form Jerusalem.
Yes, we really could.